We're on the precipice of life-changing change, life-changing evolution for our soul, for our humanity, for our relationships. If you're watching this today, this is definitely for you. If you're watching this 2 years away from today, if you're watching this 3 years away from today, 2 days away from today, today is December 10th, 2025. The energy will find you whenever you're ready to receive it, whenever your soul is ready for this expansion, whenever your soul is ready for this awakening, whenever you're ready to receive this lesson and align with it. 12/10/2025, Neptune goes direct into critical degree of Pisces 29. It is the last degree of Pisces. It is the last degree of the zodiac wheel. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac wheel. Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. Neptune has been in Pisces for the last 14 years, roughly. And this is why collectively we are seeing so many people awakening. This is the big awakening. A lot of people have become in touch with their spirituality. A lot of people have tried plant medicine. A lot of people have walked the shadows and alchemized processes and left relationships and had a new awakening of reality. And this is all very in line with Neptune and Pisces. Pisces is the sign of spirituality. Pisces is the sign of connecting and tapping into the divine. Pisces is the sign of artistry as well. Pisces is the sign of creativity. Pisces is transcendence. As we travel from Aries all the way to Pisces, we are learning to embody ourselves into this human experience. We're figuring ourselves out from Aries from the very beginning. So the Aries energy wants to create, wants to I'm here, I'm evolving, and it transitions through each sign, claiming its humanity in different ways, shapes, and forms. When we get to Pisces, the ending of the cycle, we're transcending past this human evolution, and we're kind of like dissolving back into spirit, which is what we are. But this is what we've been embodying for the past 14 years. It's been a very disembodied experience of spirituality. And I'm not talking outwardly. I'm also talking to myself. This message is for myself as well. It kind of reflects my spiritual journey. I've been on this quest since I was a little girl, and I started from the top chakras, and now I am descending into my own body, embodying this alchemy, embodying this transformation, embodying it in a human world, in the human experience. And this is what is happening right now. A lot of doors are going to be closing because you're closing them. They're not closing on you. You're going to start realizing, and some of you might have closed these doors even before today. If you're very in line, if you're very synchronized with this particular transition, you might have been experiencing the dissolution of false relationships or fantasy bonds, which is something that we're going to be talking a little bit here today. It's a lot of that has been happening. A lot of empath and narcissistic connections, and feeling like you love someone just because it triggers your wounds, and because it makes you feel familiar, even if familiar feels painful. All of this is happening right now. But right now, when Neptune goes finally direct into that final crucial moment of Pisces, is actually asking you, take those glasses off right now and tell me, is this really truly who you are? Or have the fragments of yourself that you've left behind are still trying to hold you hostage? And this is why you're clinging onto relationships, career paths, personal connections, fraternal relationships that no longer serve you, you know, like so many different parts of our lives that are being tested right now. So the message here today is this is a portal week. It's a catalyst week. You could be feeling a lot of pain around your romantic relationships, a lot of peeling masks off from close people in your life, your close friends, maybe even family members, parents, you know, realizing, wow, I grew up in a narcissistic home, and maybe realizing that you've made excuses for yourself for a long time because this person did this for me or because this person did that for me. But this particular movement through the sky right now is asking you to shed all of that off. It's asking you to shed the shame. It's asking you to shed the fantasy goggles that you've been wearing for a long time. And it's asking you to claim your own. That is simple. And the message here is return to self. If there is a message that I can give you here specifically to take advantage of the 1212 portal is return to self. If something or someone makes you feel disembodied, and disembodied means, okay, I'll give you a few things. If you're disembodied, your body is going to be calling you back to yourself. When you are embodied, you don't have pain, you don't have anxiety, you don't have insomnia, because you're embodied in that body. Your body, you feel your soul is comfortable in that body. You're not disembodied. If you're disembodied, your body is, think of your body as your inner child for 1 second. It's a child. If your child is being neglected, or if you're not paying attention to your child, if you're cooking or writing something or talking on the phone with someone and your child needs your attention, they're going to ask for that attention every 2 seconds, correct? They're going to say, you know what? Mom, I want to talk to you. Same thing happens with your body here. Your body is going to call your attention. Your body is going to call your attention through specifically shortness of breath right now. I can't catch my breath. I feel anxious. I feel like something's happening, you know. Discomfort in your solar plexus. These are the two energy centers that are being really afflicted right now because they're powerhouses. Your heart is the way you communicate to spirit, but it's also the way that you give back to the world. Spirit connects through the third eye, yes, but the heart center is the one that is able to really translate that message into human form. We're humans and we need to receive that message in that way. And then your solar plexus, that's your powerhouse. If someone or something is debilitating your power, if you've given your power away, that's exactly where you're going to feel it. So do me a favor during these next few days, if you're really purging through those energies of releasing someone or something that causes you a lot of pain, causes you to live in a fantasy world of your own. If someone is out there, if something or someone is out there making you question your reality and your worth, this is the week. This is literally the week for you to release this. This is the week where you're going to want to let that go and prepare for the 12-12 portal. 12-12 portal, the portal of becoming, the portal of cleansing, the portal of really leaving behind. It's almost like the energy and the vision that spirit is bringing to me right now is, you know, those car washes when you're finally being scrubbed. Well, not you, but the car. You're inside the car and the car's being scrubbed and being brushed, and you know, and then you get the power hoses cleaning it, and then that final round when it's like getting dried, that is the 12-12 portal. You really want to cleanse into your becoming. That is really the message here. There's no other way around it. But if one message you can take from these 10 and so minutes that I've been yapping here to you is, if something or someone makes you question your value and your reality, my love, that's not it. That is not it. That is not it. And I'll give you an example. I was in corporate for years. This has always been my path. And I've always done this. Some of you might know this. My name is Jessica. Welcome to One Divine Source. And I lost my train of thought for a second, but I have been doing this my whole life. My journey in spirituality starts at 5 or 6, meditating with my mother in our apartment in New Jersey, and me just truly feeling that connection to source. You know, when you're younger, you feel it even more. And then after that, I delved into astrology, and I delved into the tarot, the I Ching, the runes, so many other things. But I also had that classical path. You know, I'm a millennial, and we were taught that we need to go to college and we need to get a degree that's going to get us a traditional job, that's going to pay for our bills, that's going to get us the loans for the houses and everything that you want to do. So I did that as well. And I'm very creative. I love that about myself. And I felt like I was really good at my job. Everywhere I went, I felt like I was always going above and beyond. Always going above and beyond. But guess what? That path never chose me. That path never chose me back. All I got for being reliable and for being extremely fast and for doing more than enough and for caring too much was just piles and piles of work. Oh, you're so fast, here's more work. I never really got acknowledged for anything that I did. That reality made me question my value. That reality made me question my own reality. It made me wonder, am I not good at this? If someone or something is doing that to you right now, my dear, and that was validation. Majority of my corporate life was during the 14 years of Neptune in Pisces. And I'm breaking free, baby, and I hope you are too. Please, if you're looking for a more guided, a more intuitive, a more personalized, catered message to close in the loop for you, visit us at onedivinesource.com and chat with any of us to find the guidance and the spiritual advice that you seek and need.